Hey everyone, I thought I'd try something a little different today. Trying to write a bunch of articles for the Good Men Project where I've been posting things the last few months and just realized that it all feels kind of a little pointless to be writing articles these days. So I'm a writer. That's sad. I love writing, but I figured to get out of my head and try something different, I just record a brief something off the top of my head. I was just writing an article about why men so often go directly into fix it mode instead of sitting there and really listening to what's going on when someone else is presenting a challenge. And I thought I'd talk about that for just a few minutes based on my experience coaching men one on one and also leading men's groups over the last 5 years. I've been working with men for 10 years. I've actually written a novel with my collaborator, Nick Papadopoulos, that we're currently pitching to agents. And I am an executive coach and have been working one on one with both men and women for 8 years now. So, why do men so often go directly into fix it mode when someone comes to them with a challenge? Now, if you're a man listening to this, I'm sure you know this experience. I can speak to it for myself. There are times when my girlfriend, a friend, anybody comes to me, and I'm a trained coach, and they present a problem, and my go-to reaction is, how can I solve this? How can I give them some kind of insight that's going to help them figure out this problem faster, easier, in a quicker, more successful way than if I didn't propose anything? And my experience is that this comes from two main reasons for men. And the big one, this is one that I find across the board, especially when it comes to men with women, but really it's any situation, is that going into fix it mode is a way of avoiding the discomfort of just sitting with the uncertainty and the situation being unresolved. And my experience is that men really struggle to sit in discomfort like that. That men talk a lot about enduring physical discomfort at the gym, working out, running, anything like that. But when it comes to that emotional, internal discomfort, it can be incredibly challenging. The other reason why men find it challenging to sit in discomfort and go into fix it mode right away is that I know for myself, men are easily conditioned that we're supposed to help people fix things, that that's actually our role. That's my role. That's how I'll be useful. That's how people will love me. That's how I'll be valued if I am solving things for people. Now, there are plenty of opportunities where solving things is really important, where that's what the role is, that's what is required of the person. But I certainly find that when my girlfriend comes to me, or a friend comes to me, or anybody comes to me and just really wants to talk about a challenge that they're having, they're not always looking for resolution. Sometimes they just want to share and get it out of their head and into the world. And the least valuable thing in that moment is to jump in to trying to fix it for them. Because what they're looking for is just that understanding that they're seen and heard and gotten. And unfortunately, by jumping into fix it mode, we don't see or hear or get them. We just try to resolve our own discomfort by proving our worthiness to somebody else. So, my advice next time someone comes to you with a challenge and they're talking about it is one, before going into fix it mode, ask a few questions and probably even start just by acknowledging that you hear what they're saying. Sounds like you're going through a really tough time right now. I think anybody in your shoes would feel that way. And if you're really itching to provide some kind of insight or give your advice, ask, hey, do you want some help figuring this out? And if they say no, just leave it alone. That this question, hey, what do you need right now? Do you want help? Do you want me just to listen? Can be a pivotal role in you knowing whether your person just wants you to sit with their discomfort and hear them, or whether they really are looking for advice, perspective, fixing to help them move forward. So that's what I would advise in a situation like this. And I'll just say one more thing, that sitting with discomfort is an incredible skill to hold. That it's oftentimes within the discomfort that a lot of the goodness can be found. We like to call them the golden nuggets. And that when we rush through the discomfort by trying to fix things, it robs us and the other person of an opportunity to learn. I always think about this great poem, Ithaca by C.P. Cavafy. It's a poem about the Odyssey, which is one of my favorite books. And in the poem, which I really highly recommend you check out, C.P. Cavafy writes that hope that your journey is a long one, full of adventure, full of discovery. When we seek to get to the solution, when we seek to fix the problem, we cut the journey short. And it's inside that arduous journey, that process, where all the learning and growth can take place. That, and when someone individually figures out their own solution to a challenge without just being handed it, that's incredibly valuable for their development as a human being. Now, of course, there are times when fixing it is the issue at hand. If someone comes to you, this is my favorite example, if someone comes to you and says, hey, I really need to use the bathroom. I'm like peeing my pants here. I really need to use the bathroom. The last thing you want to do in that situation is say, so tell me more. I really want to hear about why you have to go to the bathroom. Because it's in that situation where you just want to fix it. To a point, the bathroom's over there. So you want to assess your situations. Is this a bathroom situation, or is this really one where I just want to create space for the other person to be heard? So thanks for tuning in. Maybe I'll make more of these. This was pretty fun and pretty easy, and maybe I'll turn it into an article as well. Make sure to hit subscribe. I'll make a few more of these videos. I'm Jake Fishbein. I'm an executive coach and facilitator. I run the Arena Men's Group, and I'll be coming out with a novel soon called The Men's Group, which is all about men, transformation, growth, and development. Catch you next time.